Welcome to US Open Cricket 2021. Highlights of Game 8. Cavaliers 22 yards versus US All-Stars.
Jaff is going to toss. Tails is a call. Head is the winner. So, Jaff, if you may just... You keep winning tosses, you keep winning matches, you keep winning tournaments.
I lost the toss yesterday.
But you won the match.
Yeah, we won the match, yeah.
What are you going to do?
We are batting first.
Batting, Stephen Taylor taking guard for the first ball.
There's Edwards, he's in and bowls down the leg side, and that goes for 4 wide. So that's 5 runs to begin with. And Edwards with his slinging action.
Waiting to see what's going to happen as Edwards runs in for his 4th delivery. And I think that's going to run away to the boundary. Yep. And that is 4 runs to Taylor. Wasn't quite sure if he managed to get back to ball, but...
Edwards, again, the Bosco Bell man, runs in. Well, that's a good delivery. Swinging late into Taylor, but they say fortune favors the brave. Taylor drove at it. He's laughing at Fidel Edwards. And that one goes into the boundary for 4. 12 without loss. Opening bowlers. Here's Ali. Runs away from us. Down the leg side. Must have brushed something along the way. The guy on the mid-wicket boundary. And he's very square. And long on. Yes, Khan again. Bowls down the leg side. That's 4 runs.
Yeah, Khan just not quite getting the right line again, and Stephen Taylor makes the most of it. Oh, and that's a lovely shot. Taylor has found the gap on the offside, and that's gone crashing through to the boundary again. That's 2 4s in a row off Ali Khan.
What had happened, he felt a bit of... He felt pain when he dived for the ball. It's a back injury. We wish him luck. Here's John, threw on a wrong. And a reverse pull for 6 by Chandrapal Hemraj.
That is a lovely shot.
There's also a long on and a deep backward square on the boundary. Here's Ali Khan, he drives, and that's 4 runs. Just leaning forward and finding the gap there on that occasion, Taylor. It was in the air a bit, but it was away from the fielder down to the boundary for 4.
And again, that ball has been hit very sweetly for another 4. Stephen Taylor moving on to 21 off 14 deliveries.
This time he pulls him for 6. Short delivery, he got inside the line. And it was out of here. That's on its way to Margate, I believe.
But here we go again. Edwards coming in.
That's a slow delivery and driven imperiously over cover for 4. Slow delivery, but it was pitched up. And all Taylor had to do was lift it over the infield. Sorry, yes, Taylor's a strong man. He has looked elegant as well with those cover drives. He drives, and that's 4 more. Edwards too close to the batsman on that occasion, and all Taylor had to do was lift it over the infield. State, Brisbane. Here's Edwards, and this time it's lifted away. It's in the air, all the way for 6. Out of here. That one angled into him. And the issue with Edwards now has become one of length and some strokes. Here is Edwards again. He comes in. It's a short. He's back and pulls him for 4. Fidel Edwards, 2 overs, none for 30. Yesterday he bowled 4 overs, 2 for 30.
In for his first over. And this time he's pulling this one down to the deep backward square leg for a good-looking 6. I have to say that easy. It's a good-looking 6. Backward square leg, but he just had to look at that one. And this one is even bigger. It's going. It is gone out of here.
That potentially is one of the biggest 6s we've seen in the tournament. The toss.
And this time he's driving down the ground and he's going to get 4 for that effort. My word, what a glorious shot. They're all over the US All-Stars.
0.5 overs, and here we go, last ball.
And this one is in the air. It has the height. Let us see if he can have the distance. The man is running around, trying to get onto it. And he
I think he's dropped it.
He dropped it. He did all the hard work getting around, and that's a wicket that Stephen Taylor is on 42. And down the leg side, a quick stumping, and Taylor goes. It's a wide down the leg side. It's been called on signal now. He overbalanced. And yes, well, Jakarta, he's bowling around the stumps. And he knocked him over. So 2 wickets in this spell. And like you said, you wonder why did they take him off? Well, this is the reason why they took him off. That he can come back and make some inroads. Look at that, it's ball and court. That's how soft this missile. And they're making inroads. I'm going to ask you the question again. They're on 99 to 99. We are in the 8th over. Do you think Cavaliers, he's not coming the conventional way, he decided to switch it. This time he hit this one in the air. There's a man down there. He settles. He pouched the catch, and wicket number 4. The wickets are tumbling. All-Stars are back in this, having seen a record 6-over power play that was carted for 93. Now they've taken 4 wickets, and they've just barely passed the 100 mark. Very, very nicely. That's 2 overs for 3 runs. Ooh, in the air, and it's taken. Oh, wicket number 5.
Sean Qureshi taking the catch down there at a short third man. And what a slump we are seeing here at the moment, Ivor Henry. They've lost 5 wickets.
In the caliber of Hemwood and Taylor, I would think. These guys been in. Oh, this is a lovely sweep shot. Let's say ball and foot has a race, ball and foot, and the fielder wins the race.
Excellent stop there by Ali Khan. He gave that chase.
I've been getting it wrong, getting all 475. He's a tug though. And
slug sweep for 4, and bowling within the zone there was Jacobos Pina. This is where the worry for the team is now. Here's Edwards. And he's balled him behind his back, actually. He didn't see that one coming. There was Aldine Thomas. Let's in his team was regarded as the best team in the world. Not bowled him. Pitch right up, and Karim Gore looking to go down the ground. His head was in the air, and another wicket has fallen. 100. Who's very quick on the outfield. He has been placed down at the deep mid wicket. And this delivery, there's an appeal for leg before. He's out, leg before. Umpire Khan giving that one. He was struck. Rusty Tehran, was it? No, it was Hamad Azam.
Position here is proving very lucky for some. And Ali Khan comes in for his 4th ball. And that is gone for 4. 1 bounce over the boundary into cow corner, and no one is there to stop that ball. 163.
So that's a good delivery, just outside the off stump to take strike, and he's bowled. What a delivery there by Najaf Shah. That swung in late. It yoked him, and I'm sorry, but deliveries like that is very difficult to play. And the young man, Otley, who did so well yesterday, he leaves without scoring. Oh, that's another good delivery. It goes for 4. Swinging back, the wicketkeeper could not hold on to it. And Qureshi is immediately indicating that it's coming back very late. It's in swinging very late. And it's not going to be easy. He has a striking resemblance to Tessin Ahmad, the Indian filmmaker. Short, pulled away. That's going to go. That's out of here, baby. That's 6 runs. So we're back here at the Central Broad Regional Park. We're having a Mad Hatter's tea break. How are you, Sasha?
Very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. The boys have you on the camera there, so you can probably wave to the
Ball to see off. And then we'll see what they do next.
It's time to stick the edge. Is going to go down to the boundary for 4. And again, Kurishi was pushing at that one. That's 4. The score is now 26 for 1 after 3. So there are no issues with the rusty Terran, the bowl to Kurishi. And he slashes this away. That's a magnificent shot for 6. Look at it. How do you describe that one now?
I mean, I don't know if that's where he was placing the ball, but they do end up colliding, and that's what we saw here between the wicketkeeper and Griffith.
Oh, this is a great shot by Griffith. Will it go all the way? 1 bounce into the boundary for 4. These two, I tell you, no one is going to fall asleep. No one. While watching these two. Even this is another massive hit. Look at that. Call Uber and bring it back.
I have no idea where that has gone. Not a clue. Not a Scooby. I don't think the fielders do either.
What a shot. Tell chaos out there. Let's see. Pasha to Kurishi. He drives. Beautiful shot through the offside for 4. That's the kind of shot you want to take your girlfriend to see. That's 4. That's 4 more. 54 for 1. Both the guys in this mood. Here he is. Up to the crease. Kurishi drives. That's 4 more. What a shot. In case your girlfriend missed it before, she can see it again. 58 for 1.
Deja vu, really, isn't it? And the fielders made the exact same motion.
Brief knock. I officiated the match. And
Oh, he's bowled.
him.
He's bowled. Kurishi was going to hit that down the ground. And as I said, this is your one young man would never die wondering. He plays cricket with... Griffith is down the track. He hits this high, hard, and handsome. So that's 6 runs. 72 for 2.
You left out an H, man. High, hard, hard. You left out the hard part.
This time he's out like before. And Griffith deserves every bit of that. It's the 3rd time he played a really atrocious shot. He can really hit the ball. And he's showing us that. Yes, Roddy Lalman, mark 6 in your scorebook there.
Half a dozen, please. Ropes.
Yeah, even Najaf Shah. This time he's out stump. And Gore gets his 3rd wicket. Now, he is looking at...
Off his last 2 balls of the over. 79 to win off 56. And that has gone pretty much exactly where the last ball went. Another 4. And Mohammed moves on to 10 off 7. And the All-Stars 90 for 4. London to the Sunshine State. I'm not complaining, don't you worry.
Don't you dare complain.
I wouldn't dare. And Rusty Theron back for his 3rd over. Are they going to look for 2? No, they're going to settle for the single.
1. But what they did, they played a mind game. And, oh, this is full. And he's getting it in the air, but it's going to be taken.
Oh, that's a good catch. The 2 fielders were running towards each other. And Theron shouted, "Mine, get away. I've got this under control." And he did.
That ball could have been placed anywhere. And just because, be mindful if you're a new listener, only 4 overs allotted to. This time he's got him.
Unlucky 13 strikes again.
Theron again. You just can't keep him out of the game. He punched it straight to him. He didn't have to move 1 iota. And you called it. 4 wickets for the young man, Gore. 103 for the loss of 6 wickets.
Could we see the first fifer?
That trap was...
Oh, don't we all wish that?
Well, he doesn't. There's a
That's
big one.
a big hit. Has that gone? That's gone over the sight screen and the other end. It's even climbed up the mound. It's going into the car park by the looks of it. That's big shot.
Gonna need some fences. You have 4 poles sticking up here. The first 4 balls, you have 4 poles. They need a fence around it. They need a fence. Let's see if we're gonna get one right here. Bowls, right arm over. Out, and he's out caught. He's out caught. He gave himself room. I think he was looking for tenant there. He gave himself some room.
He really was. He gave it a big swing, but I think it was a slower ball from Pasha. 30 for 7. And Nadaf Shah, again, keeps it tight, and they just get a single from it.
The US All-Star choked. I can call it early. I think they would have choked. They were well on the way to win this match within 19. That's big, loud appeal and given.
And I think that's game, set and match, with Young having to head back to the sheds. If anyone was gonna,
If he bowls no ball 4, what are you gonna tell me?
I'm gonna still tell you improbable,
Okay.
but not impossible.
Okay, there's 1. So we can say just 30 from 5.
What's the mass there? Is that
Big-
sixer ball?
But of course,
Less.
what
As
about
you
lost
say.
ball 8? What about if the ball is lost?
How many does that go for? 20? 21?
If I was making the playing conditions, yes, I'd put 20. Well, folks, this game has come down to 1.
Well, welcome to the post-match presentation for match number 8 at the 2021 US Open, the 13th edition. We just saw a big game between 2 big teams, the US All-Stars and, of course, the Cavaliers, the Somerset Cavaliers. So far, they are now unbeaten, the Cavaliers, because they defeated the US All-Stars today. And the US All-Stars, they got off to a frenetic start, 58 runs in the power play. The man who brought them back down to earth and brought victory for his team is standing next to me. He is Karima Gore. He took 4 wickets for 30 runs. He is our man of the match, and he is going to receive the award from Huba Salim, who is from MAQ TV. Well, Karima, a big task for you coming in at that position. First wicket, that being of Qureshi. You was hitting the ball well.
Well, I just had a plan to stick to the basics, and I executed very well.
And your best performance at the US Open?
This is actually my first year at the US Open.
What do you think about the tournament?
It's very good so far, and I'm enjoying it.
Well, a man of very few words, but many wickets. Back to you.